Ladies and gentlemen, we back at it again. Today is Tuesday, February 25th, 2025, and I am about to set up to shoot this video for my other channel. And I just got off the phone with my brother Ricky, some people call him Huey, and we was talking about my old FedEx videos, and he was like, man, I miss your videos. And I'm like, yeah, I'm working on making some new videos, but I've been having analysis paralysis, trying to be a perfectionist. And he like, yo, it don't matter. It's just like, it's your voice. And he's not the only person that said that. Multiple people have said that. They're just like, Dev, it's your voice. You don't have to, cause I've been trying to script my videos out and I've been taking too long working on this other video. But I'm getting ahead of myself. So I'm about to set up my YouTube setup for this video. And I want to talk about 3 topics as I'm getting set up. Hopefully, let's see if we can get through all 3 topics by the time I'm ready to go. I don't know, let's see. The first topic is my raggedy neighbors, yo. I have terrible neighbors now. I moved in here in 2021 and my first neighbor, Miss Tina, she was great. She was a great neighbor. We had no problems. And then a few months, I don't know, maybe it was a year, I don't know. But she eventually moved out and the house was vacant. And there was no problems. I even ran into her at Walmart not long after that. But so the house was vacant for a while. And then all of a sudden, I had new neighbors. It was like 20 of them from Honduras. They moved into the house next door and they brought all kind of problems with them. It's like 20, like I said, it's like 20 of them over there, no exaggerating. And they start taking up all the parking. So they got these big pickup trucks and they take up all the parking. They got like 5 cars, which that's fine, whatever. It's public parking, it's parking on the street. That's not the main problem. The main problem is they throw their beer bottles in my yard and their cigarette butts in my yard. I don't drink, I don't smoke. So why do I have beer bottles in my grass? Why when I come outside? So that's another thing. So it's February now. We finally got some warm weather. It was cold for the whole winter. So December and January and the beginning of February, I was in the house. Like I've been hibernating. I had to, cause this studio, son, it's like 8 degrees out here. In the wintertime, it'd be freezing cold out here. And the room is too big and my heat went out. That's another thing. Let me slow down. I had to take everything into the bedroom because it's a smaller room and it's easier to heat. The heat in the house went out. So I've been thugging it out all winter. I got 4 space heaters and I take them in that bedroom. I took my laptop and my monitor. I took everything out into the bedroom because it was way too cold out here. I had somebody to come look at it. I called my homeboy. He didn't hit me back. So I called my dad and he got one of his friends to come look at it. And when he came out and looked at it, we went down in the basement, looked at the furnace, and he was like, yeah, something wrong with the clicker. He was like, yeah, you had to get somebody to come out and look at it. And I'm like, that's what you're here for. You're supposed to be the one to come out and look at it. He's like, boy, this is as far as I can go. You had to call BGE because this is as far as I can go. But I know that BGE is going to charge me money and I don't have no money. So I didn't get the heat fixed. I just been thugging it out for the whole wintertime with the space heaters. But now we finally had some warm weather. So I went outside and I look over my balcony, it's all of these cigarette butts in the backyard. I never paid them no mind. I've been in the house all winter. Now I come outside, I see all the cigarette butts. And then, man, my neighbors, I have terrible neighbors, yo. And so I'm trying to figure out, what am I going to do about it? Am I going to, A, take a picture, go knock on the door and show them like, buddy, cause they don't speak good English. Everything is buddy. I'm like, hey, what's up, buddy? They like, hey, what's up, buddy? Like, it's all of them not bad guys. It's a couple bad guys over there, but all of them are not bad guys. So I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to resolve this issue. Because one time before, the house behind me, he got into it with him one time. I don't know what they did, but I just heard them yelling outside, and I'm looking out the window, and they over there fussing, and I think he might have been strapped, because it was like 7 or 8 of them, but the way he was talking was like he was about to pull a switch. And that's another thing. Remind me, I had a dream about, that's a whole nother story. Leave a comment down below. Remind me to tell you the dream about the switch. I'm not gonna tell you right now, because I gotta do all this stuff. But yeah, so everybody get into it with these neighbors. They don't speak good English. Everything goes, what's up, buddy? But I'm like, buddy, one time I came home and it was cigarette butts on the front steps. And I'm walking up the steps, I'm like, buddy, no good. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry, buddy, I'm sorry, I get it. So it's a couple good guys over there, but it's one guy in particular, he's a bad guy. And I try to keep the peace. I don't like conflict. And one time I took they had a beer bottle in my grass. Nobody, we never had beer bottles around here until they moved around here. They drink them Coronas and the Modelo. So I know it's them. It was in my grass, and I took it and put it on the wipers of a pickup truck. So when they came outside, turned the wipers on, it's a big beer bottle right there. You know good and well, why would you just throw it in the grass? Because I got the corner house. So I'm just like, yo, why would you throw your empty beer bottles on my grass? Why don't you just take it with you and throw it in the trash? And it's like, you would think after a couple times of me telling them, buddy, it's no good, you can't do that they would finally get it, but no, they still do it. And I'm just like, I don't know how I'm going to handle this right now. Because this cigarette thing in the backyard, this is a new thing. The beer bottles, that's been ongoing. And this cigarette thing is a new thing. I don't know. I don't know what to do about that. So that's one issue. Another thing is, yesterday I had a networking event down in DC, and I had planned to shoot a video while I was down there. Now guys, I'm trying to set this up. I'm trying to see how I'm gonna set it up. I wanna have a corner. So I'm gonna bring the desk over here like this, right? I wanna have 2 angles. And this is my standing desk. But I wanna have 2 angles, so I'm gonna sit here and talk to the main camera from here, and I got my book in the background. Guys, I wrote a book. If any of you guys are here from the Delivery Guy channel, cause I'm gonna post this video on both channels. If you here on the Delivery Guy channel, come over to my other channel, Devin Trent 88. And if you over here from Devin Trent 88, then go check me out on Delivery Guy 88. But I wrote a book, The Happiness Blueprint for Young Adults, How to Avoid a Life of Regret by Using Your Personality as a Guide. So I'm making a lot of content for the younger generation coming up. And it's just basically about advice that I would give myself. If I could go back in time and tell myself something, what would it be? I put it in that book. So that's what this video is about. The video I'm about to shoot is about, and that's another thing. When I was talking to Ricky, I was like, yo, I've been sitting here for the last couple of days, writing up a script, getting ChatGPT to help me get an outline, because I want to have it just right. But done is better than perfect. And he's like, yo, just shoot the video. Because I'm like, all this planning I've been doing, and I still ain't shot the video. And it don't have to be perfect. Done is better than perfect. 80% is better than 0%. So I'm finna just shoot it. I'm not 100, I kind of got bullet points of what I want to say, but I need to finally get this, video out, son. So that's why I'm setting this up. This is gonna be my fill light, but I got another bigger light that's gonna be my main light. Hold on, I gotta go downstairs and get another light stand. Now guys, I don't know if you can hear me. I'm walking down the steps. I got this wireless mic set up on me. I'm all the way downstairs. Can you hear my feet moving around as I'm down here. And that's another thing. Some people were telling me how when they was watching my delivery guy videos, they wasn't even really watching it. They were just playing it in the background as they doing other stuff, as they cleaning up, washing dishes, doing laundry, driving. So if you might wanna consider doing the same thing. Cause this is really all it is. I'm just setting up as I'm getting to my next video, and I'm bringing y'all behind the scenes on the setup and telling you some stories. So yeah, if you wanna cook or clean up or drive, be my guest. And I'm gonna roll with you. I'm gonna be the voice in your ear, just telling you random stories about what's going on. But so yeah, yesterday I went to DC for a networking event, a wedding expo, wedding and event planner event, and dang on it, son. Oh, you know what? I need the other piece. I ran into some cool people. Oh, I was trying to shoot a vlog. That's what it was. I was trying to shoot a vlog and it did not go according to plan. It was traffic. If any of y'all in the DMV, you know that daggone traffic is a mess, man. And I left early, think I'm going to get there early. No, traffic. I didn't get there early. I got there late. And so that was a mess. It was at the Darcy Hotel. And when I got there, everybody was already mingling. I sponsored, so I was the photographer, and the other guy, Bossy, he was a videographer. Me and him worked another job a while ago. In fact, I got some footage of that. If I have time, I'll put that footage in here as I'm talking. But we shot that event together, and it came through another event planner, Jasmine. Jasmine is been putting me on with stuff. So I went down there to shoot that, but it didn't go according to plan. So I tried to shoot a vlog. It didn't go according to plan. I did get some B-roll, and I met Terry Baskins. Now, Terry Baskins is a very popular photographer, wedding photographer out here in the DMV. And my brother Livingston Lee and Kenny Clapp, she know them and they know her, they work together. And I got to meet her, we took some pictures and talked. So that was a cool experience. Cause I had seen her around on the internet, but I had finally got to meet her in person and put a voice to the face. So that was cool. But what else happened? Oh, so it was valet parking, right? The guy, I gave him the ticket and he was gonna let me just go. I didn't even pay for it yet. And I guess he was new. And I'm sitting there contemplating like, dang, son, he don't even realize what's going on. I could just go and don't even pay for valet parking. But I ended up paying for it because my conscience wouldn't have been clear. But yeah, so I did get a little bit of B-roll. And then there was another story I want to tell you. I don't know, I forgot what the other story was. But this video that I'm making now, so here's the plan. I have a coaching program, the Happiness Blueprint for young adults. It's mostly geared towards young adults going through a transition, coming out of high school, going into college. They try and figure out what to do with their life. I just finally figured out what to do with my life last year. When I was working at FedEx and I started learning about the 8 cognitive functions, because I already knew about personality types, but I started getting into the 8 cognitive functions, and my type, the ENFP, I am strong at doing what I'm doing right now, making these YouTube videos and telling stories. Learning things and teaching things through stories is what I am most capable of. This is my superpower. This is, I got this analogy I used. I said, fish don't climb trees and squirrels don't live in the sea. Everything ain't for everybody. You know, the introvert, what I said, fish don't climb trees and squirrels don't live in the sea. They're not made for that, right? The introvert is not made for the limelight. And the extrovert is not made to do paperwork and spreadsheets. You got to figure out what is your strength and work in your strengths. And this is my strength, to learn things and teach things through stories. I like it, I'm good at it, and it's a problem that I can solve for other people. And so I've been doing photography for, what, like 13 years now? A memory popped up on my Facebook memories. I'm like, dang, that was 13 years ago? That's crazy. But photography is a very niche thing. But the good life, health, wealth, love, and happiness. I say health, wealth, humans, and happiness because it sounds better. But the human part is the love and relationship. So health, wealth, humans, and happiness. These are the 4 pillars of the good life. And everybody, it's a bigger audience. It's a bigger problem that you can solve. Photography is a very small audience. My photography business is cool, but I try to sell this photography course. I worked on this photography course for 6 months and only made a couple sales. But the health, wealth, love, and happiness, this is a broader audience and it's a bigger problem that you can solve. I heard a quote, I don't remember exactly how it goes, but it's like, your income has a correlation to the size of the problems you can solve. Everybody has to deal with health, wealth, humans, and happiness, but everybody don't have to deal with photography. But see, every photographer still got to deal with this. So I got a broader audience. It's more people that I can help. It's more problems that I can solve through this. Oh, that's another thing. I wanted to add this light in the background. I got these accent lights. In the summertime, when I first got these lights, I had my plants set up over in that other corner. I got 2 of the lights. And man, it was such a good vibe. If I can find that video, I'm gonna drop it in here. But I had the music playing, had my feet kicked up, I had the humidifier going for my tropical plants. That's another thing. Remind me, hold on, I'm gonna come back to that. Anyway, it was a good time. Cause when I grabbed these lights, it made me think about that. But my plants, this winter, my tropical plants died. My Philodendron gloriosum and a couple of my other tropical plants, man. So I wanna get me some more plants. I don't think I'm gonna be able to bring them back to life, but yeah, there you go. It's good to have some type of accent light for your background, especially a warm tungsten light like this. This is good in the background. So we're gonna have the main camera right here. See, and you gotta watch out for these tripod legs. That's another thing. I don't like these tripod legs because you gotta twist them, and if you don't twist them tight, they start sinking in on you. But these other tripods, they just snap in. I want to get another one of them, but I ain't trying to spend that money right now. But guys, leave a comment down below. Let me know, should I do more of these setup and talk videos? Should I do a live stream? I thought about doing a live stream, but I don't know, if I'm setting up, I wouldn't really be able to look at the camera and see the comments coming in as I'm doing a setup. Maybe I can do a live stream just as a live stream on its own. So I'm doing these videos. I'm trying to get 30 videos complete before I start another channel specifically for the Happiness Blueprint. But I want to do a blitz, a 30-day blitz. So I'm trying to get this content together so that I have 30 days worth of videos and I can post every day for 30 days. Because that was a big reason why my delivery guy channel took off so fast, is because I was posting like every single day. A lot of people, they would like post once a week or twice a week. I was posting every day, son, for like 8 weeks. We grew from 0 to 23,000 in 8 weeks. So I learned a lot from that, and I plan on doing the same thing with this. But like I say, I'm shooting these videos so that I can eventually post them on my Happiness Hacks YouTube channel. All right, so let me tell you a little bit about what is this video that we're about to shoot. This video we're about to shoot is 3 3 of the biggest mistakes young people make and how to fix it. One of them is sticking with the wrong thing for too long. I did something like that. So I was a mechanic for 7 years and I hated it. It was not in alignment with my strengths, with my personality type. And I wasn't good at it and I didn't like it, but it paid the bills. That's why I stayed for so long, because it paid the bills. That I used to work 3 jobs and go to school. When I finally graduated school and I got the job as a mechanic, that was enough money to quit all my other jobs. So I was like, dang, and now I got the weekends off too? I got 1 job and I got the weekends off. So I stayed with that for a while. And then I also was studying Oracle database administration. I was going to be a Oracle DBA, and I was pretty good at it. My teacher was like, the instructor was telling me that, Dev, you come, so it was down in Greenbelt, which is close to DC. And a lot of people down there with the government jobs and they got degrees and all this. And the instructor was like, Dev, a lot of these people in here got master's degrees and you are smarter than them. You know this stuff better than them. That don't mean nothing to you? I'm like, no, not really. I don't like this. This was boring. Sitting at a computer and looking at coding all day, it was draining. It was like taking a fish out of water. If you take a fish out of water, he can survive for a little while, but eventually he's gonna suffocate. That's how I felt. I felt like I was suffocating doing that type of work. It's not in alignment with who I am. This type of work, I feel like a fish in the sea. I'm comfortable. This is what I'm good at. This is what I like to do. I am in alignment with, with my strengths and interests. So that's what I want to help the young people do the same thing. Is to figure out what is your personality type, what is your strengths, and how can you use it to your advantage? Like, for example, you have the guardian types, the SJs. They value safety, structure, routine, and having everything predictable. Their careers would be good to be like in the military or police officer or some type of middle management. They would be good at that. Me, I don't value safety, structure, and routine. I value freedom and spontaneity. I value the unknown. I value the unpredictable. I value the adventure. Like, being an entrepreneur is not for everybody. Like, sometimes I don't know how I'm going to pay the bills. I don't know how I'm going to eat. But the Lord is good, God is good, and he always make a way. Like back in, what was that? December, January, I was down to my last couple dollars, man. And I didn't know how I was gonna pay the mortgage. But we had a convocation up in Philly, and I thought I already paid for the room because I booked it early, and I thought they took the money out of my account. But when I went to go check in, they was like, "Oh no, we just got your card on file. We never took the money out." And I went and checked my bank account, and sure enough, they didn't take that money out yet. So I'm thinking that I got some extra money, but no. So I had to spend the money because I'm already here. I can't go back home. I'm already here, so I'm just like, I'm gonna just trust God. I paid for the room. I don't have no money. I don't know how I'm gonna pay my mortgage. And the next day, I talked to a brother, and he didn't know what my situation was. I didn't tell him. Basically, somebody sent me some money. Somebody sent me $1,000. I went and looked at my bank account, and I see, brother such and such sent you $1,000. I'm like, why would you do that? I didn't tell you, I didn't ask you for no money. He didn't owe me no money. He just sent me $1,000 right on time. And now I had enough to pay the mortgage and pay for the hotel room. Everything worked out. So, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting to. Being an entrepreneur is not for everybody. Some people would freak out and lose their mind not knowing how you're going to eat next week, not knowing how you're going to pay the bills next week. But it always works out for me. So like even today, I was supposed to have, so one of my clients today canceled, and I supposed to have 2 clients Saturday, they canceled. I'm like, son, I needed that money. But I just had to look back on all of the other times that the Lord came through for me and rely on that. Look back on those old testimonies and know that everything's gonna work out, because it always did work out. And I expect it always will work out. So, but also I can't just sit around and complain about, oh, I ain't got no money. So I'm really trying to crank these videos to build up this channel and to help the young people. And by me helping them, they can help me by buying my book and watching my videos and crank these YouTube views, and I can make some money off the algorithm, off the AdSense. Cause the FedEx guy channel, we made like $3,000 off of just views. And that was enough to pay the mortgage. So if I can do something similar with this and actually grow towards a business, like if this takes off, and I'm pretty sure it will, because I kind of tested it on Instagram first. So, and then I also seen a bunch of other people kind of talking about the same thing, like older people. And that's what I'm saying. I just turned 37 last week. A lot of young people, they might not really have a role model or somebody that they can look up to tell them the right thing. They just got, I don't know, Real Housewives of Atlanta and all the foolishness you see on TV. So I'm trying to be a good example, because I learned a lot of stuff just through trial and error, just through going through life. Okay, this angle is good. I was talking to, so I actually got a couple coaching clients already. A couple people already signed up. And so I know it's valuable. I just want to take it to a bigger audience of people who don't know me. My clients that I got right now, they already know me. So this YouTube is going to get me in front of new people. That's why I need to get in front of new people. All right, so this first angle is good. The second angle, and then another thing with having 2 angles, you can cut on, like if I stumble over one of my words, if I just cut it off of one camera, it's going to look jarring. It's going to look unprofessional. And so the second angle, when I can cut over to this camera, and it will hide the errors. It'll hide the mumbling or whatever mistakes I made, I can hide it in the cut. So that's why we run 2 cameras. And then also I can do shorts. That was another thing I was doing, is shooting a long form video and then chop it down in the shorts later. Now this 50 millimeter, this might be too, this not zoomed in enough. Is it? Yeah, guys. Leave me some questions down in the comments. I like questions. And maybe I'll do a video based on your comments. Another thing I want to do, I want to do an audio book for my book. I want to do an audio version. Gary Vee, his Day Trading Attention, he has these segments on an audio book where he go off script. And I want to do something similar to that. I think Gary Vee is an ENFP like me also. And Ty Lopez. These are 2 other ENFPs who I can kind of get ideas from and see how they run their business. And it could be similar to how I do mine, because we are the same type. We're the same personality type. Ooh, that's white balance off though, son. What is this? Oh yeah, we don't do auto white balance. No, that's dead. So Gary Vee talked about document, don't create. You don't have to document, you can just create. So that's, no. He said you don't have to create, you can just document. So that's what I'm doing here. I am going to just document my process. Now that I got this set up, I think I'm gonna leave it set up like this so I don't have to keep setting it up. But then when I have a job and I need to use my cameras, I'm gonna have to break down the cameras at least. But maybe I can leave the desk how it is. I don't know. Cause I'm gonna need my tripods, I'm gonna need my lights. If I gotta go do a job, I'm just have to break everything down anyway. So, whatever. But yeah, so let's go back to that. Oh, I got these two mics and one of them is already on me. I'm contemplating if I should, oh, that's on that camera. Okay, this mic is on the camera I'm talking to you, the 360 camera. But this mic is for the big camera, the mirrorless camera. So all right, so it's a couple, I wanna shoot 3 videos. I wanna shoot 3 videos at 15 minutes. No. If I can shoot 3 videos a day, then in 10 days, I'll have 30 videos. And that's the goal. Right now it's like 7 o'clock at night. I don't think I'm gonna shoot 3 videos tonight. Maybe I can shoot 2 of them. What time is it? Oh dang, it's 9 o'clock. Good night. It's 9 o'clock though. I don't have to get up and go to work early. This is my work. But at the same time, it's 9 o'clock, B. I gotta, I can't say I got work in the morning, but we'll see. We'll see if I get sleepy or not. I don't know. But, so, this is going to be the mic for this camera over here, right? Guys, I've been doing this since, I don't know, the last 13 years. I got all these sound check 1 2 1 2. That's a little high, son. Them levels peaking. I need that to come down a little bit. So, maybe I'm just talking too close. Let me see, because I'm not gonna talk like this, right? When I'm talking to the camera, I'm not gonna be like this. I'm gonna have it down here somewhere. Mic check 1 2 1. Yeah, that look good. All right, so we're gonna keep it right here. You feel me? Oh, but you know what else too? Instead of having this big old square, turn it this way so you can hide the square inside the shirt and it don't look so obvious, but you got the fuzzy cat. I guess it is still kind of obvious though. This mic is going to you. This mic is for you. This is not going to be in the video. But what if I sit it right there? Can you still hear me? I guess you can hear me. I'm not that far. It's not like I'm walking downstairs. And then the other thing, should I leave the Rubik's Cube in here? Should I put the plant in here? I thought that the wood was a little, I don't know, plain. So, and I got these little fake plants because I don't like fake stuff. Like, I always hated fake plants. But they come in handy because they're small and just a little greenery. But I'm kind of thinking it might be too much. Or maybe the cube is too much. What if I take both out and just leave the mouse? What if I take the mouse out? See, and this is what I'm talking about. All this little dumb stuff, yo. None of this stuff matters. Nobody cares about your mouse, your Rubik's Cube, your fake plants. Nobody cares, yo. It's about the content. And I'm just over here overthinking it. I need to get out my own way, pull out my notes, you feel me? Pull up my little bullet points, and just talk. And if I forget what I'm about to say, I can come over here, look at my bullet points, and cut out this part where I'm looking over here like this. I can just edit that out. So I can take my time. I can say one sentence at a time, but then I had to cut back and forth one sentence at a time. That'd be too much. But are you tired of overthinking? Hey yo, how ironic is that? This is what we're about to talk about. Are you tired of overthinking? Let's do this one, because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm overthinking setting up this daggone YouTube studio. I'm overthinking right now. Let me take my own advice. How about that? Guys, I'm not a guru, but I am a guide. I can talk about what helped me. I can talk my own life experience. I can guide you through the maze and through the minefield, the landmines. I'm not a guru. I don't know it all. I'm still learning just like everybody else. But I know enough I can help somebody. If you trying to get to level 10 and I'm on level 5 and you're on level 0, I can help you get from 0 to 5 on your way to 10. You don't have to know everything. I don't have to be a guru in order to help people. You don't have to wait until you master. You're never going to master it anyway. Because if you say you mastered it, it's nothing else to learn. And there's always more to learn. So you're never the master of anything. You got to be a lifelong learner. So that's what I'm about to do, though. Forget the cube. I'm going to leave the mouse. So what? No, who cares? Nobody cares. I don't care. Do y'all care? Leave a comment down below. Do you care about this mouse being in the shot? Do you care about the Rubik's Cube being in the shot? Now, I don't want to block this shot, because I want to have my a little subconscious marketing with my book back here in the background. You feel me? So I don't want to block that. But, all right. Here we go. Have you ever spent hours thinking about a decision that you just end up right where you started? Have you ever spent hours thinking about Have you ever spent hours thinking about a decision just to end up right where you started? Have you ever done that? I've done that. I'm doing that right now. All right, I'm gonna focus on this video. But Lord willing, at the end of it, I'll post a link. Look down in the comment section. I'll pin it to the comments, or it's in the description to watch this video. I see you over there. Peace. I got all these screens. I don't even know which one I'm looking at. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Click the link down in the comments. Check out the Happiness Blueprint for Young Adults. There's a free preview. And I'll also plan on doing a worksheet. By the time I post this video, the worksheet should be done. So check in the comments for the links. And if you're interested in learning more techniques on how you become the best version of yourself, click this video over here, and I'll see you over there in the next video. Peace. Okay.